Hey chat. So you hear some snickering, and you hear that music, and you might be thinking to yourself, Rose, this doesn't sound like music that plays anywhere in like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the game you've been enjoying. Oh hey, Charlie, you're just in time.
Hello,
Charlie.
So, chat, I have an announcement. I put this in the Discord server already, but we have a double feature. Infinite Wealth will be tomorrow, but today, in celebration of us finally, hopefully being able to jury rig Witchy into joining us again.
Yeah.
And
What's up, gamers?
be getting some much needed tower upgrades. We're back with Apollo Justice Ace Attorney.
yeah.
For those of you that don't
The
recall,
desperate wise one.
I did the very first part of the final case of this game completely solo and was absolutely miserable the entire time. So I've reassembled my A team of Link and Witchy.
Yeah. Fourth case is like,
It's been
unless you know what you're doing, it's like it's a slog because you don't really know.
I have some really bad news about my constant state. I never know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Alright. Charlie, are you watching the stream on Discord?
Yeah.
Can you hear Witchy?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit. I heard her laughing, I think, but yeah.
So I am sharing my like monitor and not just Apollo Justice. So hopefully you guys will be able to pick up each other a little bit. Witchy, can you hear Charlie?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Damn.
Actually,
Okay.
wait. Let me.
Yeah, I can only hear like a little bit.
I think in case to hear Charlie, I have to mute you on the Telegram, and like.
Wait. Hold on. What if we pull off some nonsense? What if I do this? Charlie, say something now for me.
Hello?
I can't hear anything.
Fast. Fun. Hello?
Hello?
No, still nothing.
Nothing. Okay. That's not great. Are you getting audio from my friend?
Yes, I do.
Charlie down below you? Charlie, Link, you can hear Witchy, right?
I can hear her a little bit. It's very muffled.
Okay, so this is not the most ideal situation.
Yeah, this sucks.
Not great. I mean, you guys can pull up the stream. I don't think it would help, but
Yeah, also the stream might like
this, but
like,
I
It might
assume
echo.
I
Stuff
have
out
to
too.
I don't know, I think I just have to go through the stream without hearing Charlie's voice. I'm so sorry this happens. I had the idea to mute your mic while we talk in the Telegram and like hear you while you're streaming it on Twitch, but it seems that Telegram doesn't have that option.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to be able to find a quick fix solution, I don't think. We'll work on this. Definitely. So that we can all hear each other again. But for now,
Yeah, for now we have to play like this.
we're going to work with this
Wait.
and just...
Yeah, and even though Charlie, I know I can't hear right now, and I don't know what you're saying, but I'm super glad to have you here on stream. I'm super glad to be here with you guys.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
Even if it's back to play more of this game. Okay,
At least we're together.
let's get on with it, huh? Right?
Yep.
This game's first 2 chapters are so good, and then
And then we had Turnabout Serenade. I remember that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that
Serenade.
distinctly. Alright. It's time. Let's switch chats you over to the game.
yay!
I actually have to change game captures because it's so used to streaming Dragon. Huh? Okay. Think that's everything. Let's get back into it. Day 1, Trial 1, Case 4 of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Turnabout Succession. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta remember what voice I gave Apollo. It
don't
was like
know.
me making fun of shonen protagonists. It was like my
Yeah, it
anime
was-
shonen voice.
It was protagonist voice, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh hi. I
Oh, it's
don't remember this girl.
Thankfully, I can check the court record to update myself on the situation.
Here's where
If
you're
you
trying
need,
to
I have the walkthrough pulled up.
Yeah. Just open up this guide really quick. Oh yeah, this weird envelope from Wright. Or
Mhm.
from Phoenix. Defendant's business card. Poison. Painting. Envelope with writing paper in it. Letterbox. A little frame with poison on it. Another portrait. A fish. And that with the fuckery on it. Okay.
Mhm.
Who are you? There's Phoenix. Lucy. Paramisham. Paramisham? Farah.
I think it's a Misham because it's supposed to be like sham. Like
Oh,
Misham.
Paramisham.
mushroom.
Yeah.
Paramisham. The defendant accused of poisoning her father, Emma, Drew Misham, who's dead,
Mhm.
Damn.
blog grammarly, overly loquacious manner can get annoying. There's a lot of things about this game that get annoying.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Who is this?
I was so, I'd forgotten about this guy. And I think that was my brain protecting itself.
Oh yeah, no, this guy sucks.
Yeah. So Witchy, do you remember Dr. Hottie from Nick's
Yes.
games? Same
Is this
vibe.
his brother?
Same vibe.
Oh,
It was like
even
you
worse.
don't ever want to be near him, and he always wants to be near people.
Yeah, and
He's-
I think his like
He gives me
perceived
brain
section
damage
is
just
gross.
by looking at him.
Right. Oh, I'm so excited.
Good morning! Just to remind everyone, I'm an attorney.
Mhm.
Oh god, I forgot how much this voice does not agree with my throat. I should have done my vocal warm-ups. Okay.
So, you're a viewer, right?
Hello, Tracy.
I'm Tracy. Tracy Ray. I remember, girl. That's right, with the W. Oh, but not right, right?
Yeah.
Trucy, the verb right also has a W.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
We're on your side.
No, we's a strong word. I'm a defense attorney. You're kinda here.
Then this.
Actually,
Yeah,
wait.
you kind of.
Why do they keep
you kind
letting
of
you
have
in?
to be.
At least with Mr. Wright, his like teenage companion was involved with most of the cases.
No one is
Yeah.
letting, no one is letting me inside the court. I'm just teleporting.
Why are they letting you in?
Because they couldn't stop me.
Yeah.
Because I shot everyone.
game brings the worst out of me.
You can tell us any.
Please, there's something. Something is also acceptable. No?
Dude, she's nonverbal. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine, except like, look, I get that comfort is like an important thing. I've been trying to learn about other people's mental health, but like you're gonna go to prison forever, and like that's
Yeah.
worse. From what I understand, that's worse.
Oh God, who wants to read for Vera? All right.
I,
No,
Don't everybody volunteer at once. I mean, I can do it if nobody else wants to.
I can do
yeah,
it.
I mean,
I was just
Charlie
waiting
and
to
I
see if
can-
like, because I can't hear Witchy.
Okay,
I was just
Alright.
waiting to see if like, yeah.
All right. Send it, Charlie.
Good morning.
She speaks. Oh my God! I might actually have a chance in this case.
For real.
I'm getting too like gravelly with Apollo. I gotta go more like,
Hey, hey guys.
You gotta go Deku.
oh fuck,
Okay.
Not bad.
Hold on. How long have I yearned for one of these? Just putting it on makes me feel ready. Oh, this is gonna be atrocious, but it's so much easier on my voice. Alright, here we go, guys.
Apollo, are you
I
alright?
hate this, Charlie. Thank you so much.
Hot-chan. Yeah.
What is it?
It's my Apollo voice.
What? Charlie, Jay is trying his best.
Link just helped me find the key. Well, I mean, that's what I was trying to do. I didn't make the connection in my head until it brought it up.
That's what you
Yeah,
always try to
the
do when you
Deku.
play
The Deku voice. Oh god. Still have not watched My Hero.
Yep.
Actually, I could not be more okay with that.
Yeah, it's a good
Not bad,
series
not
to
bad.
like imprint on, I guess.
It's good to make jokes about.
Yeah.
I sure do like making fun of it.
Mhm.
Alright,
Yeah.
should we say...
We're just silly. Yeah, I read my line
Oh, sorry.
like a multiple times. We're just yapping right now.
What do you think you do better with this little smile, you know?
Trucy, it's 2025. You can't say that to women
Yeah.
anymore.
I can't say that shit.
Trucy, your father was killed, poisoned.
Percy,
Trucy, you can say that even less.
Percy, she's 19.
Juicy.
Trucy, no.
I only know that because when I first played this game, I thought she was so cute. I
Yeah,
was like,
to
how
check.
old is she?
To make
Yeah.
sure.
Tears in my eye.
I was
Tears
also
in
like
my eyes.
14.
Oh my god.
Trucy, let's take it easy for starters. Uh-oh. Oh, hey! I know a girl in Yakuza 3 that did this.
Yeah.
Aw.
Thank you for taking my case.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's a start.
Oh, you know what it is? It's Silver. It's
Oh,
Silver
it
the
is.
Hedgehog.
It's Silver the Hedgehog.
Well, that's a start, I guess. Nice hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is my hand.
What, do I shake it?
This is my hero. It's Shigaraki.
Oh no!
That's a nail polish.
Here she goes with the nail polish again. I'm not huffing this.
Mhm.
That's great, really.
You don't want
It's
to
so
get high before
cultured.
trial?
Is that the
Huh?
word for it? Cultured?
Mhm.
Is this important?
Huh?
Want to try?
I mean,
Want to try to draw
Maybe.
or to polish?
Really?
women.
To eye.
Okay, hold on. Okay, focus, Apollo. The victim, Drumisham, was a forger. And a stolen painting was found in his studio. A life of crime, really. Maybe one that led him to his death.
Very poetic.
Sorry, I was making elaborate gang signs at my sister.
Fair enough. It was actually a jutsu.
Yeah.
October 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom lobby number 3. Oh, Charlie, you're back. You get to read for Clavier.
Yay!
And I remember this voice. Well, we will now begin the trial of Barry Sam.
Is the judge okay?
Like right now or generally? Because the answer is no to both.
I think you might be dying.
His voice is all raspy and he's looking around nervously.
And the repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time. And may indeed alter our legal system forever.
Today is a test of the juris system. And the first step to a new order in our courts.
This is secret mission.
The jurors will function like a jury.
Okay.
They do this better in the Great Ace Attorney anyways.
Okay. I'll put it on the list.
Those games are actually good.
Okay. Something to play before I get to the Edgeworth games.
Yeah. It is hoped that their inclusion
Alright,
will help the
yes.
court to better reflect the people's will.
Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom? That feels like a critical step.
Yeah, the Great Ace Attorney does that. They have jurists. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be annoying.
You know, Clavier, in the Great Ace Attorney... Shut up.
Yeah.
You're violating canon. You're not supposed to do that yet.
Yeah, you
You don't
that
get
is, like,
meta until you're at least 2 games in, Hair Forehead.
Yeah. It's also 200 years ago. Three closed circuit cameras watch this courtroom at all times. The jurors have access to everything that transpires.
Ow.
Jurists judge well and judge cool.
Now see here, Prosecutor Gavin. I was gonna say that. I don't
My
believe you.
apologies. Yeah. My
You're not
apologies, Air
cool.
Judge.
They're jurists. Today, judge today's trial coolly if you would be so kind. Jurists are unbound by the letter of the law.
That's not true.
That is not how juries work, Apollo.
Apollo, are you sure you're the
I mean,
lawyer?
like, technically the jury can decide based on morality instead of the law, but they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had jury duty. They give you like a whole meeting about it.
For real.
yeah. Like Apollo just loves to rewatch all Johnny Depp's trials with Amber Heard.
Oh no!
That's why he relies on morality more than on the law.
They don't affect the trial with evidence, but by their feelings.
Again, not how juries are supposed to work.
Apollo, listen to your heart. I don't have
We're
one.
about to find out just what effect they're going to have.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. The details of this case, if you would.
Yes,
The
remind
victim
us
is
the
the
backstory
painter
of
Drew
this case.
Mason. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask?
No one knows.
By none other... Yeah.
No
By
fucking
none other
way.
than the defendant, Vera Mission.
First off, innocent until proven guilty. Second,
Yeah.
there wasn't any poison in the coffee.
Sorry, wanna go on a day
Someone
after the
has been
case?
doing their homework.
Also, we both know that first thing doesn't apply in these games.
Yeah.
Shit.
Indeed, the poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself.
I can feel, like, Gato sitting in the stands. Like, his ghost
Yeah.
is watching over this case.
Absolutely. Coffee.
Ah, this is reminding me of something.
Like, over the course of this case, Gato, like, looks up in his jail cell, or grave, or wherever the hell he is, and goes,
Coffee.
Don't fuck this
Yeah.
up, kid.
Yeah.
The mug? Ah, residue was found on the rib, I see.
The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death.
The court accepts this as evidence.
Bishop's autopsy report added to the court record. Death by
Yeah.
atrakinine? Death
I
by
think it's
poison
just
poisoning.
troponine. Yeah.
Estimated time of death 9 to 9:30 p.m. According to this report, victim's death was caused by poisoning.
For real. A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere point. It's very small.
Very like this holds up 2 fingers.
Yeah, dude.
Not this
I
much.
Porky pigged that line.
Javier, you're
This
holding your
much.
fingers together.
Yeah.
That's just how little it takes.
Yeah. A touch of a
That's just how
troponine
little
in
it
the
takes
body
to kill the motherfucker.
is a touch of the Reaper's sight.
That seems a little. Feels like a little too poetic. Like, look, I'm all for like the
Limp's wrist.
but like, we gotta take this a little seriously.
Yeah.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. You may present your witness.
I have for you today a simple man for a simple case.
Neither of those things exist in
No.
these games, Clavier.
For real.
Simple
Only
man,
the
a simple
first case.
Please don't.
Is ever simple.
Yeah.
Please
a man
don't tell
who
me.
witnessed a murder in
Don't
its
tell me
entirety.
someone. No.
It's simple in the first cases simply because Winston sucks.
Yeah.
Journalist, no doubt.
Okay, I'll read for the journalist.
Yeah.
I won't subject anyone else to this.
Yeah. So witness will state his name and occupation.
I'm gonna straighten up my back, I'm gonna button up my shirt.
Oh, he's so gross.
Right. Well, for starters, my name's Spark Brushel. My job is a lone observer of the world. In other words, a freelance journalist, right? If you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record.
Yes, Mr. Brasho?
I just like conclusions, specifically the aspect of jumping to conclusions. Preconceptions make Park Sandbox of endless desert waste. End quote.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right
hate you
back.
so much.
Apollo, you said
you're
it
a
to every
journalist.
witness.
You said so yourself yesterday. Oh, well, that's true, yes. What you must understand, I stand before you today is a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive rights to the story. That's not how court works. Scoop turns Mr. Brushel into that Mr. Brushel. End quote.
That's not how court works. Let's hear your testimony then, shall we? Simple case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury
Is still out.
puts on sunglasses. Goes to put on sunglasses, but jabs himself in the eye with one of the arms.
Ah, fuck. Look, that sounded cool in my head. That's where it'll stay.
Journalist story.
I visited the studio around 9 o'clock that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the atelier. Journalistic history made, end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next? Star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time. Wouldn't that make you a suspect? I feel like that makes you a suspect.
Yeah. No, dude. Just like the quote I
Bathroom,
saw like a
right.
few days ago.
Link's taking
Yeah,
5,
that's
and
what
that's
family-
entirely fair. I would also like to take 5 from this guy talking. That
No,
does
like,
sound like a
everyone
simple
think
case. Yes. You were the one who poisoned him. Oh, wow. The judge
Oh.
actually put that together.
Wow.
Good on
you
him.
can think. You can think, Mr. Judge.
What are you saying, Judge?
Yeah, need I remind you, the cameras are rolling today. I felt the need to be a bit dramatic.
Judge.
Oh, we're
This is
so
gonna be a long
fucked.
case.
Oh, Trucy, we're so fucked.
Apollo, you were ready for that. Don't lie.
You didn't do it, did you?
Me do a thing like that? Oh, come on, well, that's like newsmaker making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. I know, wild accusations rock courtroom, end quote.
Your character tick is so annoying.
Prosecutor Gavin Shaw looks like he's having fun.
That makes one of us. I'm so happy for him.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Your cross-examination, please.
Oh, that's my name.
Okay, I forgot his name was Apollo Justice for a second. I thought the judge was just being a dick.
Bring to justice, Mr. Justice.
Where's that cider? What about his coffee right after he started? What's up to the rooms? I don't like this one, and I don't like this one. I'm gonna press these.
You were the first reporter ever in Drew's studio. Posterity will look back on that night as a turning point in journalistic history. A basically insignificant step for all mankind, but a giant step for that Brushel guy, end quote.
Alright, that one was funny, I'll give you that. If no one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason the deed was done by an insider.
By which he means Vera did it.
So, how did this epoch-making interview go? Okay, we know this one. I don't like this one either.
Was this about a star falling?
Star Falls. Oh, it's like an old telegram.
Trucy!
Hey!
Trucy, you called it. Send
You
the
know,
money
because we can't
over.
use Discord anymore.
Trucy, what did I tell you about getting meta?
Apollo, shut up, I'm just built different.
Zowie! Well, you don't know. That's like a journalism code word. An important personage passes away, a star falls. Get it? No.
But there's no gravity in this space, is there? I wouldn't think stars could fall, really.
Does this matter?
Yes!
Oh boy, this is good stuff, good stuff. How about star breaks? Nah, lacks punch. I know, star dies. Nah, lacks imagination. Of course you could go with Drew dies, straight to the point. I like it. Need to hear about something a little more substantial.
Okay, so I get a strong feeling. So these are all relating to the same thing. I want to ask about the guy's coffee. Obviously Brushel wasn't poisoned, as much as I'd like for him to have been. The moment of death, he's already sort of mentioned he saw it poisoned. Maybe he saw something weird about the coffee being served. He's got those thick glasses. Maybe he saw that, like, Drew's coffee looked weird.
You say Mr. Mashem had the coffee too, but did you actually see him drink the coffee? Of course! He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger. I live in a man sees dog eat dog and writes about it world. Oh, sorry, man sees dog eat dog and writes about it world. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the huh?
I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had one so-called sip, if that. Man puts lips to mug drinks, end quote. You're right, Prosecutor Gavin. This is a really annoying character tick. Poison is quite virulent, I hear. My stomach did a so-called somersault, since I gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait, maybe something's there. Some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture a guess? For the record? Can I have a pause button?
I forgot that Apollo is like my rock in these games because he's just as annoyed as I am.
I love that when the camera switched to Apollo, he just struggles with living.
I love that portrait of Apollo being so fucking annoyed. It's one of my favorites. Yes, that's important.
Victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over. Oh, yes. You can go to the press with that one. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony.
Very well. Witness will add this to his testimony.
Vital, right. No, Justice. Wright was the last guy.
No, there's
one sip of that, next one he was on.
wasn't.
Don't know if there's anything else.
What about Vera? Machine? Had one sip, that one was on 4.
Slow acting.
Slow acting. He
Yeah.
didn't immediately.
So he
fall
wouldn't
forward.
have just taken a sip and keeled over.
Yeah.
Objection!
Oh, we're so back. You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used. Poison.
Oh,
Poison.
Prosecutor Gavin was quite clear about the poison. The lethal dosage of 0.002 milligrams paralyzes the central nervous system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pile of meat.
The
Are
fuck
you
you
using
mean
me as an
even
example?
you?
And also, why did you phrase it that way? Unfortunately, we weren't
Josh?
told everything. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information.
Big mistake, buddy.
In a mission? Really? Like,
Oh, Charlie went
oh
to.
no, I'm hearing like breathing. Hello?
Hello?
Charlie?
Welcome back.
It probably wasn't breathing because I just had to like get in.
Ah,
I
My
can
chair.
hear Charlie, but I
Alright.
still call for
we're
them.
back.
Yeah, probably shuffling.
We're back.
Hey,
Poison!
Poison is as virulent as he says. But death doesn't come upon ingestion. Not immediately. That's because poison is slow acting.
Oh,
Yeah.
acting?
But what? According to one forensic scientist. Ah, fuck.
Emma.
Oh, hi, it's me. I'm finally getting the lines. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but it's absorbed into the body
Astonishingly.
slowly.
Mhm.
Astonishingly slowly. Sorry, I forgot how to read. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of injection for adverse effects to show. Got it. I don't remember how to read, I'm sorry.
It's fine. English is like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
If we suppose that the moment Mr. Basham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate, and he would still have had time left to enjoy his last cup of Joe.
Why is he standing like that?
He's so wiry. He
Mhm.
looks like a stiff breeze could kill him.
For real.
Order! Order! Now, what's the meaning of this? If what the defense says is correct, then why that contradicts the entire testimony we've just heard?
Well, Mr. Brushel, anything to say? On the record?
And
Slow
quote.
acting. SLOWACT. It was virulent, alright. Even then, it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist.
He's working on his scoop.
Yeah,
He's
you
always
were
on the
laughing,
grind.
but I was saying to Witchy, I remembered how much Apollo was a grounding force in these games because he's just as exhausted as I am
Yeah.
by all of this shit.
He is to quote a Tumblr post, he has invented a category called normalest man in the world and is trying so hard to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot. Someone in this fucking series has to try.
For real. It's Bruchel, yeah? Bruchel. Let's take a trip back down memory lane.
Huh?
Did the victim really die the instant he took a sip? Think it over. This is vital.
It's vital that you contradict your own testimony right now.
Yeah, for me.
You know what I think? I think that was a not so subliminal suggestion. What?
I admit it does cause a problem if he died when you said he died. I would be forced to say Auf Wiedersehen to my simple case. And you would be forced to say farewell to your article.
I'll come again.
You can't write a story based on conjecture, can you?
Do you know what journalism is, Prosecutor Gavin?
Have you seen the state of modern journalism?
Dude,
And as the case drags on, other reporters will
I'm
pick
just
up the
trying to
scent,
be good.
and you'll be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop goodbye.
Isn't there like an audience for these trials?
Yeah. What about it?
Oh, don't like that. Don't
It's
like that
like-
at all.
Yeah,
Oh, and then he
yeah.
wipes his glasses with it. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
even
it's
less.
gross. Ace Attorney trials are like reality TV, but you just go and watch it in person.
Yeah, and like
my opinion.
someone is like actually dead.
Yeah. I feel like in Ace Attorney there are real trials, and then this is just Judge Judy.
Yeah, no. that's why Your Honor is so lame. He's not actually a judge. He's an actor.
Yeah.
Like before going into the court, there's a producer telling him like just drag it out. Just make it go for as long as we can. This Wright guy, people love him. The Edgeworth guy, people love him. So just
Yeah.
drag it out.
Just get us footage. Yeah.
We cannot let this trial end. It is making us way too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting. Out with it.
I think I just recalled a so-called important detail. A revival of recollection, a story survival.
You stop talking like that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did
Utterly
notice something when
confused.
I visited the studio. I'd heard of poison that takes its sweet time, see?
But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently.
Smile is getting more and more forced.
Yeah. Dude, he's digging his like nails in the bench.
He's gonna like unclench his fist, and there's gonna be like grooves in his palm from his nails.
Yeah.
Mr. Brushel, are you saying you noticed something that explains what happened?
You bet I am. I'm the antidote for a poisonous contradiction, and quote, you might say.
Why would anyone say that?
Yeah.
Or, I still have no idea what you're talking about. End quote.
I figured it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee.
Okay.
Order!
As
Okay.
far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony.
Barely.
Yeah. That Mr. Mission died the instant after he drank.
Despite everything I've been advising him to say.
Yeah. For the love of God.
Please, for the love of God, for all that could be watching,
Of course I'm standing by my testimony. And my dream of exclusive rights to this story.
X. I suppose it was too much to hope for.
like, takes a gun out from the bench.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to kill
I'll
him.
find a
Just
new
make her a
witness.
Yeah.
What was?
Of course he wouldn't choose a simple case. Not him.
Which
Yeah,
him? There's a lot of hymns. Him?
There's so many male characters.
Like the witness? Or like,
Mhm.
oh, you're doing what Prosecutor Edgeworth does.
Yeah.
But he refuses to refer to Mr. Wright by name.
Yeah. It runs
Oh,
in I picked it up from him. He's in the office a lot. You know how it is. It's
No, he mumbles it
It's-
quite frequently and quite audibly.
yeah. It has become a
Ah.
vocal stim,
Yes.
as you might say.
It's a, what
Phoenix
is the
Wright,
word?
who else?
Earworm.
Yeah. Phoenix Wright. Who else?
Ah,
He's
fuck.
right.
Actone Brushel. Report for us if you would. What is it that you noticed?
Ellipsis.
Answer me. Yeah.
This court is a critical trial of the jury system. I'm afraid no room for doubt is permissible.
Then why is this guy still here?
Yeah.
He already fucked up the testimony.
You will testify to the court on what you
Weird.
noticed. No, the pressure is only intense for the defense, Mr. Justice. You should know this by now.
Yeah. Do me for being optimistic, I guess. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Measham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note? Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna
The
cry.
suicide note.
I'm gonna
It's,
put my face down the desk and cry.
A suicide note?
Yes, he had this look on his face. Man's face is inscrutable as a quadratic equation, end quote.
Suicide. Poor Mr. Misham. But that means Vera's innocence.
It just means her dad killed himself. Which
Yeah.
is way better.
Yay!
Are you so
Yay,
happy,
another
Vera?
girl without a dad!
Someone commit suicide in the middle of an interview? I mean, if it's an interview with this guy, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And hey, actually, if she doesn't have a dad, this game might need a new protagonist, because after this one, I want to go home and cry forever.
No.
Vera game. Vera game.
Athena Vera.
Dude, Athena Vera would go so
Get
hard.
Athena to pass the bar.
Yeah.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Like looking at his face.
Yeah, no, he's gross.
I want to say I don't like how his head bobs like a chicken, but that's an insult to chickens. Because chickens are adorable.
His design is so good in that the fact that it is just gross.
Yeah, no,
like
it accomplishes exactly what it sets out to do. Unfortunately, what it set out to do was make me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Fill the envelope.
Really? Is it?
What sort of
Can we talk-
envelope?
Yeah.
We put the letter away when he saw you.
Early reporter gets wormed. That's my secret.
You are giving testimony in a murder trial!
Buddy, I'm gonna need you to,
I'm not sure I follow.
It's the nightly interview. I arrive 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, and I barge in.
It was unlocked?
You sure that's okay to do? Isn't that unlawful entry?
Mr. Measham sure seemed to think so. You should have seen him. Boy, was he freaked out when a guy broke into his house.
Yeah.
He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. I know a secret when I spot one, and that was one. It does seem significant. Mr. Justice?
Wonder. Does have the ring of something important.
Okay. So I think I'd be just stupid enough for this game that we're going to present evidence that Brushel saw the wrong envelope. And
I
he
think that,
actually
yeah.
saw this red one, and he's been colorblind this entire time.
I think you're on the right track.
I hate it here.
I don't think it's that he's colorblind.
Free of charge.
And Godo's goes be like, hey!
Yeah, it's like, at least I had an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If the music cuts, I'm gonna hit something.
Just a dick.
God damn it!
As it just so happens, there was a single letter in a desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope. What?
What the fuck was that sprite?
I don't know.
This case goes hard.
Prosecutor Cabin, what the fuck?
Yes?
Are you
He's
like
just
doing
not paying
anything after this
attention.
case or something?
Yeah, I have
was the
paperwork.
yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime?
Unfortunately, no. But their forehead,
Also, no.
yeah.
No.
It's easy. I am just straight up lying right now. I'm just
Buddy,
fucking with
my
you.
guy,
I'm just fucking with you.
my guy.
I'm just saying this to make you mad.
Yeah. I want to rise out of you because it's funny. It's easy to mistake the color of an envelope.
No, why? Apollo, don't agree with him because he's handsome. That's stupid.
Yeah,
Just because he's hot doesn't make him right.
for real.
You see, it was
You would
postmarked
agree
already. 7 years ago.
Well, Mr. Brushel?
I can explain that. Drew, right? He wanted to get that letter in an envelope pronto.
And get it out of sight with my beady eyes, right?
I'm aware I'm generally
Ew.
horrific to look at.
Yeah.
Though he grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away.
I am a travesty.
I admit, I'm deeply unpleasant.
Chump! Chump!
Every interpersonal... And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chump?
Mm.
Well, Mr. Justice, you have anything to say to the chump's claim?
You're not my little punk chump!
That night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope.
No, that's
No.
impossible.
Impulsive.
No.
That's impossible.
Ah, I like your expression. So full of confidence.
So full of confidence.
Oscar Gavin,
Fuck you.
please. Not right now. I'm trying to sleuth.
I'm pissing you off again.
I can tell. It's so distracting. Simple, really.
That doesn't really work the same way it does when Phoenix says it, Apollo. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with the assistance of a forensic scientist.
What?
Detective Sky might have tampered with evidence. Don't worry about it. Know that this letter is addressed to Drew Measham.
No, say that again.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not surprised. Continue.
No, it's, that's been happening in my office forever. I suppose you guys get fun.
Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note to himself?
Maybe he's just like that.
Why
Kill
would
yourself
Scopes?
now.
Why does his neck do that?
I don't know. It's
Order, order, order!
It's just
Why does his
gross.
neck do that?
yeah.
Mr. Brushel, can you explain your neck to the court?
No. I'm afraid it's been like that since I was a boy.
Mhm.
Oh, my. How could I have forgotten? I suppose this
Poor
happens
woman
to
that
the
gave
best of
birth
us.
to you.
Reporter gets old, forgets lots, end quote.
How old is he?
We're just about
Yeah,
to
hang
check.
on.
36.
Oh, he's 36. Oh, he's fine.
Kids.
No,
Oh
you-
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting
Unless
for an
he has, like-
explanation, Mr. Brushel.
Well, that's a place.
Herschel has early onset dementia, apparently.
Brushel is so annoying, even the judge is losing his patience.
Yeah.
After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Measham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes,
Why?
a stamp. A so-called postage stamp.
Stamp. Whatever for?
Well, to mail his letter, what else? And then, why, yes, I think I saw him put it in his letterbox. Yes, it was a yellow envelope, and he put it in that box.
Let me open the court record. Let me open the court record.
He's empty.
I don't think so, fuck boy.
Oh, how I
Yeah.
wish it did. Just think if that were a suicide note. What a story. Star writes suicide note in front of reporter. False. End quote.
Ahem. As I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That said,
Yes, Your Honor.
that makes me wonder about the contents of that red envelope. I can't read. So, not that I'm not perfectly literate, but could somebody maybe read this out to me
Yeah.
really quick? I mean, to the court. $100,000 is quite a good deal of money.
So this was from 7 years ago, yeah? The inflation rate is insane.
That's not worth nearly what it is now.
Yeah.
So am I finished? Here, am I finished here? I was thinking of, going home to start writing.
Yeah, bro, I gotta go. I have to leave. I gotta go start writing.
I have a deadline to meet.
yeah.
I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone. When you catch the scent of a story, make that rather unique face. Ah, come on! All of my faces are unique.
Yeah.
Attorney has active imagination, little else, end quote. It took Capcom 30 years to design a man as uncomfortable as me.
Yeah.
They got close with that doctor from the last game, but they had to add to making him a sexual deviant. But
From the
I'm
last game,
pure
he wasn't the
authentic
deviant.
discomfort. You
Yeah.
can see the grease on my face.
You can see his fucking scrutinized section, whatever the bracelet is so disgusting.
Even I noticed something. My eyes aren't what they used to be. You know, I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about.
Yeah, it's perceived. His perceived section is gross.
I mean, sight is is a basic trait of human beings, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Such as active imagination, end quote.
Please continue with your testimony. Tell us about the scent of a story.
Hey, I'm the one asking the questions here. Usually. Nobody really briefed you on how court cases work, did they, Mr. Brushel?
Yeah.
Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. Reporter leverages story, gets his interview. But the story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably had something to do with it. Say what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare.
But you threatened to go to the press with this story. That's how you got your interview? Blackmail?
Well, yes! I mean, no! It wasn't exactly, I mean, technically the envelope is red in color.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong, Mr. Brushel?
Look, now this is my story, my tidbit. Journalist's info is livelihood, end quote.
You know, I just realized that I'm very impressed with Capcom being able to make a worse reporter than Lotta Hart.
For real.
Him and
I
Lotta
see.
Hart are definitely making out.
While you have me chatting away in here, what's going on out there? Now what if some Wally Woodsworth or Sally Scooper gets wind of my story? That Hart lady alone's taken half my best jobs!
I wish they name dropped Lotta Hart there. That would have been
it
funny.
would justify her entire existence
Yeah.
if we just got one bit.
Yeah.
I'd be going to the press while I'm going to waste!
Man is dead.
Mhm.
Court feels your pain, Mr. Brushel. Don't validate him.
Yeah.
Mr. Justice, let's pick up the pace. Certain case. 7
Please.
years ago. Wait, 7 years ago? That's 18 years ago.
Eh?
This series has some tropes, Trucy.
Yeah.
Oh great, we gotta do some perception.
Yay! Oh god.
Don't like having to look this closely at him.
You won't like it even more.
This feels too unrelated. This doesn't have anything to do with what's going on.
Yeah. Do you
Like,
want
at
me
all.
to like walk through, like tell you?
I think I want to try this.
Okay.
Don't like looking. Here we go again. I don't like looking at him this closely. It's deeply unpleasant.
It is.
Maybe one of his fingers is twitching?
Okay, I think I saw what
Oh.
happens.
Ew.
I couldn't click on it in time, but I
Mhm.
hope I'm wrong. I wasn't.
Yeah. You gross.
That's great.
You know, Mr. Brushel, that's like the one beauty product that is like conventionally okay for guys to get.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's, a man can't help his glands, you know.
Wow,
Ew.
that line got so much worse with this voice.
More than that, when Mr. Meesham's talent was mentioned, I suddenly began to sweat buckets. Oh! You're hiding something
Cool.
about his talent. What? Wow, it's ridiculous.
Evidence time.
Evidence time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tip, Apollo.
Let's show where Mr. Meesham's true talent lay. It so happens that I have evidence showing the talent mentioned in that letter.
I finished the sketch still visible. I don't think it's any of the actual paintings.
Hang on.
What if it's the fucky one? Like the forged one.
I think so.
His talent was the fake one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He was good at faking shit.
Oh, I'm a genius. How
Yeah.
does he do it, chat? How does he do it and stay so handsome? This painting was found at Mr. Meesham's studio. There are two problems with this painting.
First is it wasn't painted by Mr. Measham. The second is that there's another painting in the studio which looked exactly like this one, except it was only half done. Then we have a letter discussing a payment of $100,000, which suggests a certain business operation. Business of making forgeries. Oh!
Yo? This is so cursed.
Oh, why are we freezing on this portrait?
Yeah.
That's all, Your Honor.
You. He looks so strange.
It's just, he's
He's weird.
such a disaster person.
Everyone, please, everyone. Can we keep this private? This is my story, my scoop.
Oh, he was buying a painting to expose Measham. Or he got tipped by some criminal.
Yeah,
about fake
probably.
paintings. Forgery! That's a serious crime!
This is a murder case.
Yeah.
Poor Measham is known as an artist these days. But there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art until a few years back.
Another art meaning forgery?
Measham was talented, alright. Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. You remember that fox in Animal Crossing that sells you paintings? Sometimes they're
Yeah.
unreal. He's like that, but even better at it. I fell for that guy every time. There's ways to tell what the fakes are. I didn't look. A fact that certain criminal elements were quick to discover. Criminal elements? What? You can't seriously be talking about... Exactly. I'm talking about forging evidence. The rumor started circulating 7 years ago.
Okay, so whatever fake evidence Phoenix got brought up with, something Measham made.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now.
But
They
why?
wouldn't be bringing this shit up. They wouldn't specifically name drop faking evidence unless it was tied to the faking evidence they just for some reason brought up with Phoenix forever ago. As like the reason he's not a lawyer anymore.
Yeah.
7 years ago? So are we to understand that this letter, this payment of $100,000 was for...
Exactly. Forged evidence nets tidy profit, unquote.
Order! 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 It's like our victim was living a double life. You guys watch the new Despicable Me?
Yeah.
What? Your Honor, what?
What?
I
Yeah.
like the little yellow... My granddaughter loves the little yellow guys.
No way you have grandchildren, Your Honor.
I think he does name drop his granddaughter like a couple times.
Wait, he does. Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
He does.
The victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have had plenty of enemies we know nothing about.
This is my first time hearing of this criminal world.
Like the one tied to this case, or like people
Yeah.
who do crime generally.
You're saying these things to make me angry. Not going
Yeah.
to work.
We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation.
Except for the fact that there was at least one murderer tied to the case.
Yeah.
How do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity.
Of course there's illegal activity, it is forgery. But there is no proof tying this letter to our case.
It was being written by the guy that died.
Yeah. Our case was and remains simple from the beginning.
Except for the
Only
fact
the
that fucking
defendant.
poison wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night.
Easy.
Has he on the
And-
record
you.
changed the date of death yet?
I don't know.
Like, because if he hasn't, Prosecutor Gavin, you still don't have a case. Hey, the only thing I poison is my pen when I'm writing reviews. Why would a photojournalist write reviews? It all pays the same. How
Yeah.
does it pay? Poorly.
Yeah.
Mr. Brushley,
I
your
have like
testimony
3
this-
jobs.
Mr. Brushley, your testimony at this point has been quite unreliable. However, this is an Ace Attorney game, so I will still accept it. Doesn't speak well of your reporting acumen.
What are you talking about? My journalism is rock solid. Just like my head.
Yeah.
That's why it tilts the way it does. It's actually... My skull weighs approximately 120 pounds. In any case, let's hear a summary recap of your testimony, and not mention any skull weights again.
Yeah.
I don't know, give them another game, they'll come up with a reason for it. We can ascertain the situation in that studio from the recap. The trial is over.
Apollo, what's he talking about?
Apollo, I'm so fucking lost right now.
Yeah.
Cross-examination showed Mr. Brushel didn't have research or means to poison him. Reason. Fuck.
Research.
Cross-examination showed that Mr. Brushel doesn't do any research. He's a complete asshole. Everything is libel.
Well, that was obvious
Absolutely
from the very start,
everything.
Apollo, but thanks for reminding me.
Showed Mr. Brushel didn't have reason or means to poison him. As long as there's no other suspects, the killer had to be Vera. That's what. This nest testimony is our last chance. Mr. Brushel, your testimony, please. Okay. The only other person in the studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured the coffee. She's admitted as much herself. The only thing that touched Drew's lips during the interview was that mug. And nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing. Clearly the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter.
A nice testimony, clear, succinct, and without room for doubt.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean nuh-uh?
Just the back and forth nuh-uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the portrait zooming in and then it pans back and they're like standing in the middle of the courtroom with their foreheads against each other.
No, it's like nuh-uh, nuh-uh, and then what do you mean by
Fuck
nuh-uh?
you mean nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Like, they
Fuck you
fucking
mean
mean
yeah-uh.
nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I believe this clarifies the situation that night. Anyway, Mr. Justice, you may begin your final cross-examination. Your Honor, we're only on the first trial.
Yeah.
Right. I still have one trump card left to play. I won't let this trial end until I use it. It's throws like an Uno +4 on the desk in front of him. What is... I have 4
All it
more
does
witnesses.
is lengthen the trial.
Oh god. Oh, I really hope Mr. Wright has more prominent roles in the next few games because this voice is agony. If he put a thing in there, and it's gone now, then there's some fuckery abouts.
Yeah.
And I think it was... Which one was when we said nothing left was... It was this one.
Yeah. I think you might need to press it first, yeah.
Yeah, you always press first.
Yeah.
Not one thing. You're sure? Well, as sure as can be. Well, with one exception. So you're not sure?
Yeah.
One exception? The journalist Spark Brushel does interview, leaves studio, end quote. Come on! That's a joke, get it? Not funny, I know, but still. Life is a joke.
You're a joke.
Yeah.
You're a bit character in a visual novel.
Yeah.
Why does that sound familiar? Where have I heard something like that before?
I don't remember. It's been a while since this case.
Now that we've proven our witness is a comedian of sorts, and still more pleasant than any actual clowns I've had in this courtroom, I'd like to get a turn to our defense attorney before returning to the testimony.
I think that in the most recent game, Spirit of Justice, there is another clown witness.
Just one thing.
I think.
It's obvious that we have to present
Right.
something. Though.
Okay, so
I think
wanna...
I do know she's much better than Mo, but like
Okay.
Clown witness.
I don't know how many clowns I've got in me. I don't know how much of that I can take.
Yeah.
I think one thing might very well have left the studio that night, actually. A certain something that has vanished from the crime scene. Oh, wait. What if both of the letters are real?
Like, he saw the yellow envelope go into the letterbox and it's just gone now. Someone flicked it.
That's possible. Like, what if the
possible.
someone is just like the mailman?
Yeah.
You know, it just got mailed as normal.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast the United States Postal Service into question.
Yeah. I put the United, what the fuck is the acronym? The USPS into like, into
I'd
left
like to
position.
call our first suspect, Postman Pat.
I'd like to, I'm playing Pot of Greed. Don't tell me, Vera Misha.
Believe me, any comic relief I may provide is entirely unintentional.
She's funny. Yeah.
And let's see what you've got for us, Mr. Justice.
Well, this thing wasn't at the scene of the crime, so I can't show it to you. But I do have evidence that shows how it could have been taken from the scene. One Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yeah.
We actually haven't met, so I can't do that bit. But no.
Yeah.
Letterbox. This is the only link between that studio and the outside world.
A letterbox?
Yeah, you can use it to review movies and stuff.
Yeah.
What did Mr. Brushel just tell us?
The judge's letterbox only has The Godfather on it.
It's only The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah.
He entered the studio on the night of the murder.
And Veggie Tales.
Yeah, and VeggieTales. One is a 1-star and one is a 5-star.
Yeah.
That you'll never guess which one's which.
I'll let you decide.
The victim had just finished writing a letter. Yeah, I saw that. Well, yeah, it was true. Furthermore, you went on to tell us that he put the letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox.
Ah!
But then that very same letterbox is empty. In other words, that night, the yellow envelope disappeared.
Have
What
I,
the
do you
fuck?
say envelope or envelope? It feels like you're flip-flopping.
Yeah. Yes, intriguing. So an envelope has disappeared from the scene of the crime. So fucking convenient.
Of course that would happen.
Yeah. Of course, this changes nothing.
I don't know about that. Huh?
Hey, that's a point, Mr. Justice. It's on the end of the little hair thing in between his eyes.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out is how the poison got into Mr. Bishop. Really important this envelope the witness says he saw it disappeared?
Yeah.
Well, if it did disappear, then something did leave the studio that night. That
We are
seems pretty important to
nitpicking.
me.
I love nitpicking.
I love nitpicking!
Honestly, that's both Apollo and Phoenix.
I
Yeah.
love nitpicking!
Very well then.
Everyone at Write Anything Agency is a god at nitpicking.
Yeah, no, dude. Absolutely unbearable to watch a movie with them because they will point out every single plot hole.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Or they'll do what my mom does and be like, wait, who's the bad guy? Like, is that the bad guy?
Yeah, they
Is that the
either
bad guy?
can like
Yeah.
go over everything with a fine-tooth comb, or they just have
Yeah.
no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Do not let these men play Yakuza.
Yeah. I still think this fails to change anything, Air Forehead. You're absolutely fucking dragging out this case. I thought you hated this.
I wouldn't be so sure. A letter disappeared from the crime scene that night. It's exactly the opening I've been looking for. I guess. Sure,
Yeah.
fuck it, why not? I'll roll with it.
Let us put in the post from the studio. How do you think that matters? Really, the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter. When the fuck is the magician gonna be relevant? I know he's gonna be. I know he's gonna be relevant. When the I'm
I don't
so
even
scared.
remember.
I'm so scared
Don't
to
even
find out.
I do not even remember.
Sure about that? Well, to be really, really
Are you
precise,
sure about that?
I was busy gobbling mint candies the whole time.
Oh, of course you were.
One of those candies might have been poisoned.
Dude, that reminds me of like the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, like... I know what tail smells like. Mint.
Mint.
Yet at the time of the autopsy, no fresh fragrance of mint filled the room.
What?
He wasn't fucking there. And no mint residue was found. It was in his body.
That was a long
Dummy.
shot anyway.
Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this.
I'm a defense attorney!
You think the victim ate, drank, or otherwise ingested something other than coffee?
Yeah, well, Mr. Justice,
Yeah.
you have some proof. Possibilities there, I can feel it. Maybe not prove it. Wait, wasn't there poison on something else?
Yeah.
On the little... It was on the little guy!
Yeah, the wee stamp holder.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, was the stamp poisoned and he like killed himself by brushing it with his hand? Because that's incredibly stupid, and I feel
I mean,
that
like,
might
he
just be a
didn't
little
brush
too
it-
stupid for this game. No, you fucking lick stamps!
Yeah, you lick stamps.
Oh my god, that's exactly as stupid as this game.
It's like, wait.
I was like, wait, no,
Wait,
it's just
welcome
holding
to
a stamp
full
would be
justice.
enough to ingest it, and then I remember you fucking lick stamps.
Mm-hmm. You lick stamps.
Possibilities are gonna cut it. Distribution
Yeah.
ingested that poison be around other than coffee. And
Yeah.
now just fucking stick with me on this. I can
Yeah.
prove it. Proof is possible. Goes nothing. Oh no.
I'm going to play my electric guitar and ignore you because you're stupid.
Aw.
You do understand what we need, yeah? Proof, air forehead, not possibilities.
I'm fucking getting to it. Of course.
Get to it faster!
And Prosecutor Gavin, I hope you understand. I'm ready to give you that proof.
Thank you. What did you say?
Kind of cute when he locks in.
Yeah, fuck.
I have proof of the
Goddamn.
disappearing envelope. I saw him writing a letter, I did. It was picked up by the mailman, I assume. Of course. Means that envelope had a stamp on it.
Yes.
A stamp? Ah! What? As we all know, stamps come with dried glue on the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it. By licking the stamp.
Actually, Heffelhead, most stamps come on a sheet with a sort of rubbery thing so the
Yeah.
adhesive doesn't stick to it now. Mostly because it's such a risk and highly unsanitary.
Fair. No one worth talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age. See? I'm agreeing with you! I'm agreeing with you!
Yeah, like, you're not supposed to do that. But
Not
chat, don't lick
anymore, at
stamps. Don't lick stamps, it's not dried anymore. It's on like a little wax sheet.
I can lick stamps.
Yeah,
I'm
you
powerful.
can, but like you don't need to.
But if I want
As
to.
the resident guy who eats shit that he's not supposed to,
No, it's- yeah,
I
it's-
can lick stamps.
Look, like you being built like Ethan Winters and like being 80% mold. You are not the baseline. Don't lick stamps, chat.
I am the baseline. I can do anything.
You are not
I
the
can
average.
eat anything.
But he's dead after all.
Okay, so he's licked the stamp, but wait! That explains the troconon on the rim of the coffee mug.
Fucking licked it and then drink the coffee. What do you think?
Checkmate liberal.
What? There's a lot to unpack in that, Prosecutor Gavin, and we are not going to do that now. If he licked the back of a poisoned stamp, the poison would get on his tongue, yeah?
I feel like I'm voicing Clavier like I would voice Kim Kitsuragi if we ever did a playthrough of that.
I mean, it's law enforcement.
Yeah, it's... France and Germany are close enough.
Then what would happen if he put the coffee mug to his mouth?
Oh. Fuck! I did not think of that!
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Those traces on the mug weren't the killer's doing. It was the other way around.
Listen, Apollo, my mind is what I am having for dinner today. I am not...
Look, I'm
Fucking
already.
focusing.
I'm making my celebration. I'm trying to figure out what song I'm going to play when I win
Yeah.
this case and play my air guitar in front of you.
I'm
I'm
having
not
a
actually
long
thinking
fucking
about the
day.
case.
Yeah. This is a long fucking afternoon.
We got a lot more lined up. You don't understand.
Yeah.
Coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Misha. Mr. Misha poisoned the coffee mug himself.
That is the worst way to word it, like, at all.
Yeah,
Like, that's
you
not...
could not have chosen a worse way to phrase that, Apollo.
Yeah. He poisoned himself with his coffee mug. No, he just say like, you ingested poison.
And then drank from the mug.
Yeah.
Recall,
Really
if you
cute.
Furthering the poison.
poison is a slow acting poison, yes?
I like how I've been pronouncing a trope in this entire case.
Yeah,
And
but you
every-
have to consider, like, I'm fucking stupid.
It's okay. Keep the bit going.
I'm the one that called Virginia DiGiorno the entire case.
Yeah.
The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on that envelope. His time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup of joe.
Wow, that's, you know? Alright, fuck it. Yeah, sure. See where this shit goes.
Fuck every ball.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go here, I guess.
Yeah, let's take this direction.
Fuck.
You got something else to say, Mr. Brushel?
Uh-oh, his nose is picking up another scent.
Ew.
As I believe I mentioned earlier. Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Measham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Oh yes, a stamp! A so-called postage stamp. But you know,
Whee!
I don't seem to remember him ever finding one.
Maybe he just ran out.
Oh shit, that's me. I was looking at Klapalo fan on on Tumblr. Oh,
Prosecutor Gavin, please stop scrolling Tumblr!
fuck, he's
We're in the middle of a
fucking
case.
tag. Yeah. Yes, essentially, we searched the desk drawer at the scene of the crime.
But look at this one. We've traded jackets.
Yeah. Look at this one. It is so cute. No.
You're wearing one of these rings I'm wearing.
Yeah.
You don't have to read into that. Unless.
Yeah.
Prosecutor Gavin,
What is
please.
this?
We have a case to finish.
There were no stamps. Not a single one.
Yeah, because one was on the fucking letter,
Yeah.
you handsome moron.
Also because, like, if you use your last stamp, you're gonna get rid of, like, the fucking stamp board or whatever. Like, even if it wasn't, like,
Yeah, he had
you
his,
know.
he had his stupid little picture frame.
Yeah.
That does pose a problem.
No, it
How
doesn't.
do you prove that the stamp is coated with poison?
I can.
Actually, I'm glad no other stamps were found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poison possible.
Yippee! Good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place.
Oh, can't I, you goofy bitch?
Fuck.
Like both hands flat on the desk, like tilting his head a little bit. Like, oh,
Yeah.
can't I?
Yeah.
It makes me think of the Trials and Tribulations bit I did with Edgeworth while Francisco was talking. Like, oh, does that prove it, Francisco? Oh, you couldn't find
Yeah.
it? Let's hear what the defense has to say anyway. What's your evidence that proves the existence of this poisoned stamp?
Fucking picture frame, you
This
stupid
stupid
bitch.
little frame that no person would ever own.
Yeah. Look at this cute
Yeah, that
little
certainly does
frame.
prove it.
Yeah. I guess-
Yeah, that's a cute little picture frame.
It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself.
I noticed that too during my inspection. So what?
So, I'm smarter than
Yeah.
you.
Is this going to be another piece of bullshit evidence that I overlooked because it is stupid, but because you are stupid, you took note of it?
As he's saying that, Apollo's just sitting there grinning.
Yeah.
See, this is the wrong portrait. Apollo should have the most, like, shit-eating grin on his face right now. It's like,
Yeah, hang on. I have
Apparently
like
you
the
weren't as
perfect
observant
emote.
as you should have been.
It's like he's just looking at him like this.
oh god,
The
that's horrifying.
fucking
Stick figure ass smile.
the Sniler.
The smile.
You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something quite important.
Just stamp.
Missing something.
Yes, a pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame.
I spilled Gatorade on it.
Yeah. My bad.
Poison residue!
What is it? What? Why was this I told about this?
You
Oh yeah,
see,
no one
Because your
no one fucking
detective's
tells
a
him
fucking
anything, it's
idiot.
funny. Yeah, everyone thinks he sucks.
But, hold on, I thought it was the defense attorney that doesn't know things.
Yeah. He's so...
I'm so used to the defense attorney never being told anything.
Yeah. I've watched Phoenix Wright trials from back in the day.
Yes.
No one tells him fucking anything.
I've watched the first 3 games on loop. It's like a
Yeah.
soap opera.
The frame is only 2 inches square. Base of the
Yeah.
frame is even smaller. Maybe an inch wide at most.
You aren't saying...
Oh, but I am.
Fuck. You like that?
Close to close communication.
It's like,
What fits inside such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps?
My cool stamp.
I hate when I am on the same wavelength as these games.
my
Look,
my adorable little stamp.
it's one thing when I predict the games. It's just when the games predict me.
It's just funny. Yeah.
Good. Order! 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 And the poison stamp was in this frame.
What the fuck? Impossible.
Oh, you didn't say impossible. Just what the fuck?
What the
Come on,
fuck?
man.
You can't be doing this to me again.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Why would he put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had the terrorist could commit suicide if the mood struck.
I don't know, I mean, like... I mean, you gotta admit it's not as absurd.
Yeah.
You know, can I say something? I have a thought, see?
She.
What, Mr. Brushel? And please stop jittering around like that.
Well,
He's
that makes a
stimming.
fortune, right? There's a lot of money in that line of work. Forger forges friends, makes enemies too, end quote.
Please elaborate.
The poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him. Or it was like one of those, you know, like, how like spy thrillers, they've got like the tooth with like poison in it that they can crack if they're captured.
Yeah.
Objection!
Is this cyanide pill?
F1, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, Rich, that's Rich. Leaves the ridiculous flights of fancy to the Gavineer song lyrics, please.
Nope, Prosecutor Gavin, you're in an Ace Attorney game.
Yeah.
Finally, something we agree on.
For the love of God, keep the tone not in my boy band. Or whatever. This stamp was a murder weapon? Nonsense. Murder's simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one.
Clavier, there are 4 games counting this one of people that would go to these lengths.
God, yeah. And it's so funny, the guy who would go to these lengths. It's so funny.
Oh, I disagree.
Come again?
Remember
I
Man from
feel
Don
like you
Karma?
were
That
go-
guy did some shit.
Yeah, I
He
feel
did
like
some
you were going
wild
to
shit to
drop
get away with
something
what
on
he
me
did.
that is so stupid. Yeah.
Hold on, who else is there? There was that girl that was such a murderer that she died and still murdered people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of crazy ass people. Recall, if you would, the stupid ass trilogy that came before this one. Drew Measham hid from the world. He avoided meetings. Only contact with the outside world was the mail. The mail!
The mail. The U.S. Postal Service.
Now, if you wanted to kill someone you couldn't meet, but you knew read letters, stamp would be the perfect weapon.
Ridiculous. Very zero proof. I want proof. Show us evidence that this poison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon.
Like the first time Clavier has been even somewhat actually agitated with Apollo, and it's just how
Yeah.
fucking stupid this case is.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Apollo just says, I want you dead.
That's the first time there's ever been a word after the first 2.
Yeah.
I might not
Oh,
have
yeah.
evidence. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm testing my Clavier impression in my head. I might not have evidence per se, but things are finally starting to come together.
What is it, Apollo?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Your fists are trembling.
Yeah, I pulled back like 3 5-hour
Yeah.
energies before this case. I think I know what happened. I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. Misha was killed.
I've perceived you.
Well, fill us in, Mr. Justice. A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Misham the stamp of death. Of course, I'm not actually going to name it until the player selects it, because we need to at least pretend this is a video game.
Yeah,
It's the envelope, right?
I think so. That's the it's the one
Because it's
with
got
like
2
the
sheets of writing paper in it. So one is like you send it, and then the other one you get it back, write your reply, lick the stamp, and then die.
yeah. It's like send it back within 3 days or whatever.
Yeah. Isn't this the envelope? The one from 7 years ago? Think about the text of the letter again. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1. This is page 2. I want to draw your attention to one phrase in particular.
Look in
Send an
Discord,
enclosed
please.
envelope with- Look at these. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. Enclosed stamp, Your Honor. Ah! In other words, if I have this right. Stamp! Poison on the stamp! Lick, lick, gasp, end quote. Now, what if
I
you had
should
done
call her.
I should call her? God fucking damn.
We just got back to Ace Attorney. What if he had done exactly what the letter asked?
He would sign the document, put it in the envelope, and put the stamp on it, right? Then he would put it in this letterbox.
15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. The clock started ticking. Time came to his last breath. Murder weapon would be taken away from the scene.
He drew his last breath. Hehehe.
I just got it.
Yeah.
Quite conveniently, thanks to the postal system. I hate how Brushel stands.
Yeah, he looks so gross.
His shoulders are like an inch up from the rest of his body, too.
Yeah. Such a splendid imagination you have, Air Forehead.
Oh, thanks. Wait, no, that was an insult.
Yeah. Give it a minute. Let me
thanks.
confirm one thing with you, if I might.
Apollo? Nope. Give him a
Yeah.
minute.
Give him a minute. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might.
Hey.
So this poison stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago. Yeah? So that's what you'd have us believe? Really? Are you
Look,
fucking kidding me?
Look, I didn't write the fucking case, Gavin.
But you're telling me this, right?
Look.
It is a little bit of a stretch, but there's a possibility.
Alright, Trucy Wright. You probably have the least excuse out of anybody in this room
Yeah.
to be calling out bullshit cases.
Literal Ace Attorney. That's the plot of Ace Attorney.
Yeah,
It's a
you
little
are-
bit of a stretch, but it's a possibility. Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder?
Why am I
The
starting to
size
feel
of a
emasculated?
stamp? A poison stamp in this envelope? A stamp that then becomes a murder weapon? You fucking kidding me? How do you intend to prove this seeming coincidence? My voice is going to get higher and higher as I disbelieve you.
Oh no.
Well,
It was 7 years ago and we don't even know who sent that letter.
And your answer is silence, I see. Very well, I move to.
Fuck you.
Who the fuck is What?
I don't know.
How nice to pick up the phone line, Clavier.
Oh, it's.
Oh my fucking god!
Hi. Oh no.
Oh, it's
It's Emma.
Okay,
Sorry, I just had a vivid hallucination of my boss that I sent to prison. That's probably
Yeah.
PTSD or some kind of trauma, but we're not gonna unpack that. Hi, hello, Detective Sky.
hi.
Honestly, I think Apollo would
Well,
go to
like my
therapy.
Chris of Gavin
I think
impression? Did
he
I
would.
sound like
yeah.
him?
That's how normal he is. He'd take the only normal solution to all the shit he goes through in this game.
Yeah.
Everyone everyone else would conduct like elaborate murder cases or like become a defense attorney for their shit,
Yeah.
Apollo would just go to therapy.
Yeah, Paul just goes to
Most
therapy.
normal guy.
Yeah.
He decides not to deal with his trauma all by himself.
Don't quit your day job. Actually, you're not very good at that either.
Okay.
Maybe find a
Yeah.
new day job.
Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after for a land detective?
No, I
Why are
know.
you in the witness stand?
Someone had to come dig you out of all the mess you make in this case.
Like, you didn't even hear it, but Emma like shoved Brush into the floor.
Yeah. He's dead on the ground in the Family Guy pose.
My fragile bones.
Family Guy pose.
Yes.
No! Him lying in the Family Guy death pose would be so fucking creepy. Like you dropped a mannequin.
Yeah.
You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more.
Emma, treating science like religion kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
You can find out if the stamp was in that envelope easy.
Here to explain yourself for a land detective?
Glare at me all you want, but science is on my side. It's all in the residue, right?
I think that Clavier is so upset because the case is dragging on so long, and he's like, I have to go for dinner with a client.
I have other people to
Yeah.
meet with. Rehearsals
Yeah, 'cause-
for the band are getting kind of intense because one of us is in prison now.
Yeah, and he's just like, listen, I thought this was going to be a simple case. I planned dinner afterwards. I'm going
That
I'm
was
going
your
to miss
mistake,
my
prosecutor. No
Yeah.
case the two of us are involved with has ever been simple.
Don't I fucking know it?
So you know the evidence for that is mounting.
Yeah.
At least you have evidence for that claim.
Right, the poison detection spray. The fucking shark repellent. What the fuck?
Here's the red envelope at once. You can open it on the authority of the court. Commit a felony.
Yeah.
Real things.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
Spacebar.
Yeah. I could hear that. It was so loud.
I got that mechanical keyboard. I was doing
Awesome.
it on purpose. Oh, would you look at that?
No mistaking it.
I didn't even
That's
try,
a
which you don't
poison
worry.
residue. That's a poison residue. I'm
No
not even
mistaking
going to
it.
try.
That's a square.
Yeah. The only reason I know how to pronounce it is because I have a disease that's called I played this game like twice.
I do
That's
breathe.
fair. Yeah, for those not in the know, Link is our expert.
Yeah.
Absolute constant sufferer of the Ace Attorney brain rot.
Dude, it is my fucking passion.
I don't believe it.
I love gay people.
Hell yeah. A murder weapon from the past. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah.
7 years later, just thanks at last.
What the fuck? Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but...
Oh, fuck.
Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago?
Procrastination.
Yeah.
Well,
It was in a picture frame. He thought it
There's
was
one
pretty.
possibility.
He thought the stamp was pretty.
Tell me, maybe Mr. Mission figured it out.
You figured what out?
He realized that the person who sent that letter wanted him dead,
The real reason is...
so he sent his reply with a different stamp.
Yeah. The real reason is cuter, but also stupid.
He made a fake stamp to trick the guy trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said it as a joke. That's pretty stupid. If that ends up being right, you know what? I'm not even gonna consider it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be something else.
Also, I'm going to the
I'm
bathroom
going to
again. I'm sorry, my
acknowledge that.
tummy hurts.
Actually, while you're gonna do that, like, I know this is sort of a dramatic move where I actually have to run and grab something to drink. So let's take 5 in the middle of the
Yay.
case.
Yeah.
Yes, gladly.
Just a second, Your Honor. Bathroom break. see y'all again in a few.
I will be asking questions.
That's fine. You know, that's what this is all about. We're back. We're gonna hang back and let Link catch up, so that
Yep.
we're all together. And I imagine Clavier is gonna have some things to say as well.
Yeah. So, what do you have to say about the case so far?
It's stupid. I forgot how stupid it was.
But that way we remember doesn't help the case.
So far, at the very least, there hasn't been any straight up magic. And no one's hitting on any teenagers, so it's still better than some of the other cases.
Yeah. But it's still poison.
Okay. Boy, this game is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It is just some fuckery. I like the intense music playing over the "We'll be right back" screen.
This is a very intense break.
Alright, yeah, no, this is very intense. Very tense.
Hello.
We're back! Alright,
Yeah.
let's play some more of this garbage case. It hasn't been the worst case. It has not been
Yeah.
terrible.
It has not
The
been
boys have
Turnabout
not been
Serenade.
good.
Yeah.
At least it's not the circus case.
Not the circus case. Nobody's hitting on any
Yeah.
teenagers.
Thank God.
Ah! You're still here? Can I make a statement here on the record? That detective shoved me. It was
Yeah.
very unpleasant. I,
Razortooth.
Razortooth Brushel, no one calls you that, claim this scoop is mine. Drew Measham killed in cold blood by sender of 7-year-old letter. Well, maybe something more succinct. Star falls after 7-year delay. I see no room for further argument here. I know!
Yeah, please.
I admit his outcoming is quite a shock. Think that the murder weapon reached his mouth after 7 years. The stamp is sticking straight to afterlife, end quote. Well, I'm stealing mine.
Uh-oh. I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge.
I think the witness is bad. End quote.
Do you want me to shot him?
Yeah. Commit another felony, Lucy.
Please.
I see no need for further debate on this matter. I find the defendant very...
Yeah.
The sender of that
Shortest
7
trial.
years ago could hardly have been undefended. I find the defendant... no, Your Honor, you can't do that in this case. What?
Damn it.
Why the hell am I here?
Yeah.
Apollo!
Bruce,
Ah!
I think we just won. Hey, well, this court finds That's not how this works,
No,
Your
come
Honor.
I'm going to drag this out further. Also, you cannot do that because this is jury proceedings. Is this the bright future of our legal system?
This is the present of our legal system. Depression
Oh,
to
don't I know it.
Gavin.
That ticket says the afterlife from 7 years ago. Tickets for Gavin shows are invalid after 2 weeks.
I don't think anyone's killed anybody with a Gavin ticket. Yet.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I imagine people have died for them, for whatever fucking reason, but usually that's like bare hands.
Listen, big paper cut.
Big paper cut.
Big.
It doesn't make sense any other way. Doesn't make sense this way.
Yeah. It's boggles my mind that so many people haven't noticed this.
Yeah, that's what I was... Why did the Xbox app just open?
Xbox!
Xbox
Open.
records this records this
Yeah.
prosecution. Records this trial.
Xbox, I'm about to fucking destroy this man. This is a fatal contradiction in Air Forehead's claim. Yaha.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Stop saying that.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean,
No more of that, my forehead.
Yeah.
Ghost! Any
Yeah.
contradiction?
A poison stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago.
Ah,
Yay. Whereupon it was framed until now.
yes.
If that's the case, then why would Drew Misham have done what he did?
A bit? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Can I explain that? He must have realized it was poisoned.
Therein lies the rub. Poor
Wow,
steak.
don't like where my mind went with that.
Yeah.
Continue, prosecutor.
What the
I like
fuck?
how
Apollo.
I didn't even
No,
make like a
elaborate,
sex
your
joke.
forehead.
Yeah, elaborate. I
Tracy,
was
cover
thinking
your
about
ears.
I was thinking about the fish, you know, like the shit they put on fish, like the rub.
Yeah.
Speak up,
That's
Apollo.
where I
Good
went with that.
references.
7
Anyway,
years
7
ago,
years
the-
ago.
yeah, the forager Drew Misham sends a trap and puts a stamp in the frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question.
That beg.
Yeah, don't fucking say that to me.
Beg me. That one doesn't even work.
Yeah, wait, we're on the other sides of the courtroom.
Do something
Oh.
about it.
Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot?
People have forgotten more important things in these games.
I forgore hair for.
You claim he forgore skull emoji?
Yeah.
I claim he forgore skull emoji.
Yeah. You did not remember. He puts a murder weapon in a frame on his desk for 7 years and for gore. Do you expect us to believe that he springs a trap on himself?
Oh no.
Oh, wow, 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 wow!
Well, I admit this is all quite shocking myself. It does seem highly unlikely he would fall afoul of the trap that had been sitting on his desk for 7 years.
Apollo!
I mean, I stuck my hand in a mouse trap that I definitely put down once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know.
My
What I was
precious
doing to
piece
those
of
mice.
cheese. Yeah. God.
I don't think we're winning anymore.
Yeah. Good! I am winning this case. This is awesome. I am glad to see we're all back in the real world now.
Don't manifest it, Clavier.
Welcome back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. We have been waiting for you.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, how do you explain the poison stamp that was in the envelope?
Very funny. I don't know, but it's stupid. Where exactly was this poison stuff again? Have you brought it to court for us?
I'm gonna punch you right on your kissable lips.
Don't do that. I need my face. I see no proof that such a thing ever existed.
My hands need it more. That sounded better in my head.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they do.
What about the blue shit then? What about my
I
Gatorade?
agree. Honestly, I think it's canon that Apollo doesn't know how to pronounce it, but Clavier does.
Absolutely, phrases out every single syllable.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. That does seem to be atroquinine residue.
Stop trying to walk me through it!
What's their forehead? It is certainly no stamp.
What?
Even though it is stamped like in.
Just because it looks like a stamp, is shaped like
Yeah.
a stamp, it generally has the vibes of a stamp.
Yeah. If it's walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it is not a duck. Even
That's
if your
not how
person
that quote
poison
goes.
stamp did exist.
That's not how that phrase goes.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
talking.
mission.
Okay.
Yeah. Your mission never would have used it. That is all. My counter argument. Goodbye.
My bones.
Yeah. Dude, he's been standing for so long. They gotta sit down.
Apollo's leading on the desk. Clavier is just that powerful.
Yeah.
Brushel just has like steel rods in his legs instead
Yeah.
of bones. I believe we've come to a conclusion. Again.
Mm.
Apollo, were we wrong this whole time?
No, Trucy. You're right. Look, I'm trying my best here,
This
alright?
was real.
Yeah.
You're failing.
Can't believe it. The poison traces match up. It can't be coincidence.
It is just tiny square. Many things are tiny square. For example, block.
For example, you, a tiny
Yeah.
square.
That was hurtful.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring some closure to this issue sometime this year. Mr. Justice. I don't know why he's getting more like southernly drawl, but the old man voice can only go so long.
Yes,
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Then let's review the facts and see where we stand. 7 years ago, Drew Measham received this envelope. There were traces of the poison on the document inside that envelope. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene, on this tiny picture frame. The defense has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope. An envelope that left the scene of the crime with the poison stamp on it.
Oh, that's me. I was looking at Kopalo fan art again.
Prosecutor, please stop scrolling fan art.
No.
Oh,
Yes, but even if this envelope contained a
but half
poison
of it is
stamp.
me.
Yeah,
other
but I
half?
like looking at myself. And you!
Who's the other half?
Don't worry
None
about
of your
that.
fucking business. Yeah.
That's for you to find out.
Yeah. I will send this to you later. It is awesome.
Like, Apollo's phone buzzes, he looks at it and then slams it face down onto the desk.
Yeah. Oh god, yes. And Drew Measham, knowing this, put it in a frame. He never would have used that stamp. See? And don't try to tell me that he forgore.
I'm afraid you're right. There's no way he could have forgore.
Yeah.
Which means there's a fatal flaw in the defense's case.
He must have remembered.
I haven't been on the wrong track this whole time. I'm sure of it. Traces of the death liquid, the envelope, the frame. True Misham's mysterious death. All connected somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, right. By his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Wait.
Hang on a second.
Okay. Mr. Justice, do you have a conclusion for us? I want to go home.
Yeah. The defense requests a recess.
The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen the logical outcome of the evidence that makes no sense, which means that one of our clues must be a fake.
Fake clue. Fascinating.
If
I would
go
like
into
to
the same
study you
pattern
like
as
a
Mr. Right and
bug.
end up shaggy and homeless, I'm gonna break something.
Yeah. And if we find this fake, your violent fantasies will prove quite reasonable. Yeah.
Well, some of them.
I want to study you like a bug.
Yay.
Yeah.
The fake clue is thrown with poison trail is none of them. Okay, so the envelope's not a fake, the frame's not a fake. Hold on.
He himself.
So,
He himself.
okay. So,
So.
so, I hate it here.
Come on.
This is so unbelievably stupid,
Hmm.
but
But
I think I know where the magic show comes in now. I think.
no.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh my fucking god, I hate it. Fucking god,
I don't
hate
even
it.
remember when the magic show comes in. Like I don't
Oh
fucking.
my god.
Oh my god.
It's alright.
Oh
Breathe.
no, my
breathe.
god.
The victim was a fake clue? I'm afraid I don't understand.
His
Neither do
body is
I,
right there.
Your
You
Honor.
are fucking with
Neither
me.
do us, Your Honor.
Like, Apollos is like,
Obviously, the fake here is Drew Misham.
and Clavier just stops dead. Just,
Yeah.
just evaluating his entire life.
Javier opens his guitar case and pulls out a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. You know the worst part? I'm still attracted to him.
Yeah, this is
After
the worst.
that-
He sucks bad.
Is this just a thing prosecutors have?
Yeah. It's the worst
Yeah.
taste.
Terrible taste for idiots.
Yeah.
Edgeworth
More
sitting
on
in the
sexual.
crowd. Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to warn you, Prosecutor Gavin. This just happens.
Have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. That all makes sense. Doesn't make sense is the victim himself.
Congratulations, you have completely lost me.
Well, take my hand and allow me to guide you through the rest of this fucking case.
Normally I would like that, but this is stupid.
Like marches across the courtroom and grabs his
Yeah.
wrist. Like,
That wasn't a request. You're listening to this.
Fuck.
We're in this
so
case
the fake-
together.
Yeah. Whether I like it or not. So the fake
this shit
evidence is
together,
none other
honey.
than the master of fake himself is a forger.
Yes,
It makes a good story, I'll give you that.
but not a coherent case.
Yeah. It is a good story for Airbrushel.
I can
You are
think of
giving
it as
me
a good
fuckery.
story for a deeply homoerotic visual novel.
Yeah.
fake clue. Fakes. Forgeries. Wait, Trucy! My thesaurus!
Yeah.
You know what?
The what? I know that face. That's I just had an idea face.
Right! I'm going to accuse your role model and father figure of murder!
Are you?
Don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway.
No, Apollo,
He's
we've established your justice.
Yeah.
What if our forger is the fake?
You have already said this and this still makes no fucking sense.
I know. If I say it to myself enough times, I think it'll like rationalize it to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to justify it to myself first.
Yeah.
7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside. 7 years passed. Now the forger stumbles into that very same trap and dies. Why?
He
That's
forgore.
what I want to know. Because he forgore.
Yeah.
Because the forger who was killed was a fake.
Forger and Forgore are only one letter apart. It's true. It's true. Here we are again. The victim was a fake.
You keep saying that, but you're not explaining
Yeah.
it.
I'm not sure you know what that word means.
One forger smelled the trap. One forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers, and one of them was a fake. A
That's only one
forgery.
forger.
Look, my theme music's playing. That means I'm right.
Yeah. So you're telling us that Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake.
I feel like I've established that, yes.
That is fucking laughable. Oh. Well,
Look
if
at
he
me,
was
I'm
a fake,
laughing.
who was the real forger? Yeah.
Your mother.
But yeah, you better not. God damn it, you got me. Oh. You better not be claiming that there was some kind of switcheroo.
And what are you gonna do if I am?
I don't know, like
You're gonna
start
have to back up
crying.
your story. Mr. Justice, show us just who the real Drew Misham was.
Drew Misham wasn't the real forger. There's one other person it could have been. Understood, Your Honor. Forger Drew Misham was himself a forgery. Real forger was...
Dick
Mhm.
Gumshoe.
Am I about to accuse my client of an entirely different crime to get her away with murder?
Yeah. Yes. Yippee! I mean, she does draw. That's her thing.
She
draws.
draws! She must be a criminal! I've
Hey!
seen that fan art of me. All online artists are criminals.
It is. It's Vera drawing all the fucking fan art.
Jay, did I just hear you accuse me?
Yeah.
About that. The real identity of the forger known as Drew Misham is none other than his only daughter, Farah Misham.
7 years ago, I want you to check how old she was, or at least like do the math. 7 years ago.
This fucking 12, 13-year-old.
Yeah. It's fucking. I think like. God, I think like they say she was 11 or something. Like, I don't
Mr.
know.
Justice, this is going out on a limb even for you. But frankly, this
That's
is going
the
out on
brother.
like an extremity or a digit.
Yeah.
I kinda agree. I mean, Vera, a forger?
Let's consider it before you write it off entirely.
No, let's not.
Yeah.
Because it's stupid.
Honestly, I think Clever would be like, okay, I want to see where you're going
Alright,
with
you
this,
know,
actually.
he's got the
Hang on.
serious face on, it's kind of cute.
Hang on.
If you look at
If
the
I'm
paintings in
going
the
to be
studio,
here, I might as well be entertained.
You know.
not quite dinner initial, but it's a
Yeah.
show. One fact becomes quite clear. Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in that trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger.
Well, actually that does make a certain kind of sense.
One more
Little
thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger's studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's.
It's just nothing.
Yeah.
No. When Prosecutor Edgeworth told me that getting my law degree and becoming a prosecutor was paying tens of thousands of dollars for constant shows, I thought he was joking.
Yeah.
But
If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger,
We
That
don't
means-
know that.
We all know that.
that
This
leaves
is
only
your
one
jacket.
possibility by process of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Al? Huh?
I'd like to say that Danganronpa is like this, but even dumber.
How?
Oh, dude, you will not believe.
I couldn't.
Fascinating.
I don't believe there's any games that could get dumber than this.
Yeah. Oh, you will be surprised. I say will like you're gonna play them. No, don't play them.
God no.
Villa.
I don't know if I could.
I don't think you.
These games already test my patience. I think if they
Yeah.
got dumber, I would hurt myself.
Yeah.
Mission.
please don't.
Hello.
Been paying attention to the trail so far?
No. She's just been zoning the fuck out.
She's got her phone like on the other side of that notebook. She's been playing Angry Birds.
She's been drawing Yowie.
Just been watching all of this.
Yeah. Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is the forager? Drew Misham.
Like opens up the notebook and it's the fucking little blob guys making out, but they've got Clavier and Apollo's haircuts.
Yeah. She's staring at you.
That an expression of emotion I saw on her face?
Wow.
She's
Holes in
staring.
the prosecutor Gavin.
I'm used to being stared at by Fräuleins, believe me. Because they usually talk to me too. Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art?
That felt like an unnecessary flex.
Yeah. Scribble, scribble. Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's good. Kind of.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait, hold on.
Hang on.
So the forger Drew Misham was you? Oh.
Yes, it was me.
Oh, wow. Huh. That's easy.
Yeah. Sweet.
What? What the fuck? The
I like
judge
her,
is
she's
not used to
cute.
somebody straight up confessing.
Yeah, also, I hate to say it, she does dress like the Onceler.
No. I hadn't really noticed, but now that attention has been called to it. Oh.
Tell Witchy. Tell Witchy.
Farrah dresses like the Onceler. Witchy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just I'm petting my rat.
Okay. Good. Yeah, you know, we could all take some time to pet some rats. Wait, we're just ending the trial after that?
I think there's the second half of the trial, and then
Huh?
October 8th.
like
24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby
Yeah.
number 6.
just like called a recess because it's like, oh my god.
Okay. So where exactly does this leave us, Apollo?
That is an excellent question, Trucy. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going
Good
on.
answer.
hmm
Well, the Drew Misham who was killed wasn't Drew Misham the forger, basically.
Huh? Well then, who was he?
Well, he was actually...
Hello.
Her.
Hello.
Look, congrats on your transition and all that. But like, you still killed a guy.
Good. Congrats.
Your own father.
Doing her nails.
Okay, hang on. She dresses like the Onceler, but she has like the color palette of Frisk Undertale.
Oh no. Frisk Onceler.
Yeah.
Really made those forgeries?
I'm doing my nails. Yes. Poor father.
I'm gonna be real, I thought you drew a dick there.
Yeah.
But I see now it's just a sad face.
Yeah. I know it was wrong. It made us
Did you
fucking
tell
bank
us how it
though,
happened?
Jesus.
Well, simply, Mother wanted to make lots of money.
And I was 12, so I couldn't really become like, I couldn't really have a Fur Affinity account.
I couldn't reach out to rich furries yet.
Yeah. My father was a painter. I love painting ever since I was a child. One
But
day,
even more, I
Father
love
saw
to
it in me.
crime.
Yeah. But even more, I wanted to do something like really cool.
You
but,
see,
like,
it runs in
really
the family.
He saw that I had the talent.
The talent for making forgery.
Yeah, the talent. You know, the talent,
Yeah.
the spice, the sauce, the secret, the vibe.
Stop talking, Apollo.
Yeah.
Okay.
How should I say it? It was not only paintings I made. I made some banger furry art.
You
You
Given the
make so much
material.
money off of those commissions. It's insane.
Honestly, with this line, like given the materials, I could make anything. Like fursuits. Do you know how much a fursuit goes for?
But like,
That's
a gun.
insane. Yeah. I stopped doing forgeries because I was so good at
Yeah, no,
making fursuits.
that's why my dad had to get into it and started doing a shit job. I
Yeah.
made so much money selling fursuits
Yeah.
that I didn't have to forge anymore.
That's why it took him 7 years to send the envelope. Because we were making bank with fursuits. Father was so proud and I was so happy.
And then the Bitcoin bubble burst and he lost pretty much all his money.
Yeah, I told him not to invest in Hawktua coin, but like, Jesus Christ. But in the end, I was making those.
Forgeries. Oh yeah, cut me off, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
I
fucking
already
awesome.
have trouble talking to people.
Yeah, that's so much fun. I never had a good constitution or personality.
To be honest, Vera, you're one of the most pleasant people in this case. And
Yeah,
that's almost entirely because you barely talk.
yeah. I know very little of the world outside my door.
That's a bit more of an issue.
Mm-hmm. I'm what people call like a hermit, I think. I'm pretty sure. No, because of me, Father is.
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, I was not going to say it because it hurts to say, but just fucking shout it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I guess. Like, Jesus Christ, have some tact
Do you
for me,
know
you know?
about this red envelope?
I remember that envelope. It was some time ago.
Just for, like, bookkeeping's sake, do you perhaps have, like, a more specific amount?
I forgot.
Fuck! You were already creating your works back then?
I started when I was only 12. Okay, it is 12. Okay. Yeah.
Ah. Well, the one who figured out the stamp was poisoned. That was... Mr. Justice! No, Vera figured it out.
Yeah.
What? Nothing. It's
Yeah,
time!
hang on.
To the courtroom, please. Right. Time.
Wait, Vera, just one more thing, please.
His hands
Those
are like
three
a rat.
paintings in the studio.
Yeah.
Huh?
Thank you.
Trucy shouts like, wait, come back! And Vera turns around and Trucy rocks over, like takes off her hat and pulls a rat out of it and hands it to Vera. You'll need this.
Yeah. I feel like Trucy is like the
It's
kind
dangerous
of
to go
like
along
person
with
who
this.
would hand you a bug.
Yeah. Trucy's magic has all been ratatouille'd by the magician rat that lives in her top hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
a
painted
magician.
those as
Yeah.
part of my work.
Right. See, we checked them out, and we saw there wasn't. We saw what was underneath. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
saw the
this
rough
fucking
cases
shit.
underneath.
Right.
Yeah,
remember
this
how I was
goes
saying during the
crazy.
break, at least there hasn't been any straight up magic in this case. It's never fucking mind.
Yeah, no, this goes crazy.
This is the coolest thing to come out of case 3.
Yeah. I love how they showed this part. And it's not the fucking
We saw the
3D
rough
model.
sketches underneath
that
the
they
three
showed.
finished paintings.
Wow, this 2D art actually looks really cool.
Yeah,
Why didn't Prosecutor Gavin look like that during the show?
yeah.
Instead,
Why
he
did it
was,
have
like,
to be
smooth
mocap?
and weirdly orange.
Orange.
Mr. Justice.
Please, Mr. Justice was my father. Call me Apollo.
No.
That time, Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father, he knew of you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Both of you.
Vera, please, I need you to specify who the other person is.
You see, he's like a really big courtroom fan. Like, I don't... You know...
He
It's
read about
reality
Mr.
TV.
Wright passing the bar to hang out with Edgeworth, and he's been following this courtroom ever since.
Yeah, it goes crazy, man. Like, holy shit. He was watching, gathering information. All about the Wright and Cola offices.
Oh, great, we have a fan. Suck it, Gavin.
Yeah.
But Leo, we're not doing just law.
Uh-huh.
He just
Yeah.
pulls the hat down over Trucy's face. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, we're a law office.
Yeah. You do tricks, gags to amuse, and
We also
Play
have
piano.
rats.
Play piano.
play
Poorly.
piano. Yeah. Play is a very strong word, but I'd
Well,
use
they're
it.
not really
you know.
gags.
Or whack at.
Yeah.
More like
It's really funny, honestly. Yeah. Yet my father heard you had resumed the legal business.
I didn't really have a plan for that. I sort of got strong-armed into it.
How pleased he was.
Hey,
I'm kind of making her sound like the Godfather a little bit.
Who's Mr. Misha?
Yeah, it's
Like, just with the cadence.
yeah, you know, she's got the influence.
Yeah.
Trucy, Mr. Misha was the victim.
Yeah.
Ah.
How am I supposed to know?
What if he was Daddy's daddy?
Father, please say
No.
father.
Yeah.
Because as for the other one, that is not
Daddy.
Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Daddy-o. Oh.
What does that mean? Ask your father.
What the
Yeah.
And judging
My
from the
papa
relative
and
ages
papa.
involved, I'd say it's highly unlikely.
With all these
33,
daddies around,
52. That's
things are
Yes.
really confusing.
It's like
enough with all
19.
these daddies running around.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck?
Russell and Phoenix are 3 years apart.
That's
Just-
what happens when you become
You
an
know
English
what?
major.
Phoenix is like
That's what
wine.
happens.
This guy is like a bad vodka.
It's already confusing enough without all these daddies running around.
Me
You
trying
said
to
it,
solve
Apollo.
a murder at my local gay bar.
Dude, that should be an Ace Attorney 7.
Oh no. Look, in Ace Attorney, every bar is that.
Yeah. Even the bar exam.
Yeah, no, they test.
hmm
We know that the victim's daughter, Vera, was the forger. What does this mean for the case? Who fucking knows?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Because I can't imagine Capcom did when they wrote this. They were making this shit up as they go.
October 8th, 1:36 p.m.
Yeah.
District Court, courtroom number 3.
I do have to go walk my dog in a couple minutes, but I will stick around
All right.
for the next, like, 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Court is now back in session. And of course, if you come back and we're still here, then hop back in.
Yeah.
Vera seems pretty tense. Man, why is she all tense? It's like someone accused her of a horrible crime.
For real.
Like,
Jesus,
murdering
you think
her
she'd
father.
you think she'd like
It's like her father died and someone accused her of a felony.
yeah. Perhaps you could begin by telling us how it all works. How did you set up this Drew Mission Forger persona? Can you give me any tips?
I'm looking to make a fake identity.
Yeah. For no reason.
That stare again. Drilling more holes into his head.
Yeah. I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy.
I'm the last person you need to tell that.
Yeah.
What's hard?
You.
Don't you worry about it, Apollo.
Like, Trucy was quiet, but Apollo shouted across the room,
What's hard?
Yeah.
"It's a joke I could make, Toussaint.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, miss, if you would, really make those detestable forgeries.
Perhaps you'd rather answer my question? Are you the one who painted that painting? Why is that a period? Never mind. The remarkably similar one? Yes. I painted it, yeah. Father praised me quite highly for it.
Oh, she was the one who made the forgeries.
Yet she did not wish to reveal the truth of their operation.
Yeah, it's like it was illegal or something.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Says the victim was a stand-in, a decoy. To the world at large, she was the forger, not her. I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah. but it was really cool, right? No.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yes. Regardless, we need a little more information. About, for instance, this. You have seen this before, yeah?
No. Oh, you meant the witness.
Yeah. It was in the desk drawer.
Very well, you may proceed with your testimony. That's everything you know about this envelope.
Yippee!
Reading!
I created things and Father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the deal, all of it. To be fair, I was 12.
Yeah.
I received the stamp that was in the envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio.
There was much great interest in your testimony.
Yeah. Also, I'm looking on the walkthrough and this part of the trial is like really short, so I can stay until all of it, and then I will walk my dog.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Very well, please begin the cross-examination.
Right. Okay. I need more information about this forger. This Drew Measham.
Your dad!
Your dead father.
Yeah. Thanks
Thanks.
for like bringing that up. That's like really cool of you, I guess. Like, gee, okay.
Flashbacks to Phoenix constantly referring to Mia as Maya's dead hot sister.
Yeah.
Phoenix
Everything's
is
fine,
ready to
sold
fucking
them.
die.
Apple came after the first work, was a painting.
So, you didn't know the things you were making.
Don't worry, I understood you.
Yes.
I enjoy painting very much. I think I understand.
Oh, wow. I'm glad I came across so easily to people.
Yeah. I am used to it. We are all used to it. The Furlan has lived in an unusual little world.
Tell us what happened to the papers that were in the envelope.
Father signed them and sent them back, I believe.
Did he follow the instructions? Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp?
It's a rather important matter. Here, answer some thought. That guy, is that...
Think about it.
That guy in the middle is wearing a top hat.
Yeah. You're...
What do you mean you received it?
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, forgery.
But we're not talking
Use
about
stamp
that.
because it was dangerous, right? Deadly poison on the back. Poison. Objection. Death.
The poison for Cusco.
The poison for Drew.
The poison for Drew Masham?
Yeah.
Drew
A
Masham's
moment there,
poison.
forehead. Yeah.
Okay. Like here, or do you want to find like a broom closet or something?
Just give me a fucking
Bad
second.
read.
Yeah, bad read. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Nazan, perhaps you would tell me, Fräulein Vera? Why did you
Henry.
receive this stamp?
Uh,
I just imagine, like, in her brain, she's like,
Prosecutor Gavin, I don't.
My dog didn't like that noise.
oh no. Is something wrong?
It was beautiful.
Oh, you mean it was one of those commemorative stamps?
Yeah, I think it was.
So you didn't know about the poison? Alright, take your time.
Yeah. I'm mad at
That's
you.
fair. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever related to a drawing harder in my life.
Yeah. So the trap failed by chance, by mistake, thanks to this commemorative stamp.
Quite the close call!
That would do the cards too.
You mean you moved to where the current Drew studio is?
Yeah, we saw very few people there.
Drax.
Yeah, I began drawing picture books. As a single job had ties into the criminal underworld. I think that Mr. Mission wished to reduce their visibility in the world at large. And we had to meet someone for some reason. Father Post is the creator of the work.
That was the real essence of the artist Drew Misham. You did the work and he supplied the face.
I mean, to be fair, she was like 12.
Yeah.
Like,
Red envelope came after she completed her first job. That makes it a little better from her client, whoever wanted a forgery made.
that makes it a little better.
I guess.
There's something to say about children in crime, but then I remember the sub-story in Yakuza 0 where you babysit like a 10-year-old Daigo Dojima, and he's ordering people like 3 times his age and double his age Kazuma Kiryu around.
Funny, yeah.
Follow!
Sorry, I'm thinking about Yakuza 0.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
I
two
figured.
thoughts in my head at all times. Yakuza 0 and Prosecutor Gavin.
Yeah.
Got it.
Not reading into that right now. We're close. We just have to piece together the parts. A deadly weapon in a red envelope. The path it took to take Drew Misham's life. The post line.
Yeah.
Press all the things. Press all of the
The
things.
USPS.
I feel bad for taking the quietest witness and pressing all of the things and making her talk all the
Yeah.
time, but
You mean
Okay,
paintings
I like
identical to other
voicing her.
paintings, right?
The closer they were, the happier Father was.
Yeah, that's how forgeries work.
Yeah. I was happy too.
yeah, you're right. Crime is good
Yeah.
for a growing child. When did you begin this work? I know a teenager that was accused of murder multiple times.
Yeah. My first painting sold when I was 12.
And all of them were murdered.
Yeah, they were all murder, and she came out
Yeah.
a little more traumatized each time. It built some character.
Had no idea what she was doing was illegal.
Hold on. She came out a little bit stronger every time. In fact, the community won't shut the fuck up about wanting her back now, despite constantly hating her when she was around.
Yeah. This is a little attorney.
I don't like the community of this game.
Wee man. This is our wee man.
Listen close, little baby boy.
Yeah. You're not here to defend her for the crime of forgery.
No. Please, tell us more about this envelope. That envelope may very well have killed your father. Just in case, you know, you need a reminder that your dad's dead.
Yeah.
Was it us, child?
Like, other than a painting, you only done paintings up to that point?
Yeah. But Father had a realization. He noticed my talent extended to making things other than painting.
For instance...
For
Forgery.
instance, a letter someone had written. Or a fingerprint left upon a cup. Or a signature on a document. A seal upon a letter.
Alright, I'm making mental notes of all of these, and then once we're done,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Mr. Wright what the fake evidence was that got him canned.
Yeah. So on and so forth, you know?
None of this makes you sound very innocent.
And the 100,000 promised in this letter was the start. The beginning of a new industry for Drew Mission.
Crime.
Climb.
New
The
industry.
creation... Yeah. The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings.
Ah, it makes me think of the great prosecutors of old.
Yeah. Forging evidence, in other words.
Uh-oh.
No, you really didn't know anything, did you? Had no idea how much danger you were in.
Don't run a bit in, please.
Don't worry, I have a very clear idea now.
Yeah. Apparently not.
About this commemorative stamp. Could you tell us more about it?
No.
It was very pretty. And more than that,
Yeah?
it was a picture of people I liked at the time.
Oh. This is new. I didn't realize she felt emotions.
Yeah. She's just not very emotive. It's okay. She's autistic, probably.
Hell yeah.
You know? I have the same problem. Apparently, we've gotten some cross-examination yet ahead of us. In hindsight, maybe 14-year-old me was like, she's just like me for real.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. If you would be so kind as to continue your testimony, Fräulein. Yay! Yippee! I wish you spelled out yippee. Oh yeah, picture of my favorite magicians.
Fucking god. Oh, I'm gonna break. Oh, there's a plate on my bed. I was having some lovely pasta earlier. I'm gonna break it over my knee.
No.
Could it have been these magicians?
Yeah.
Fuck!
I'll give you this ticket if you tell me.
Those magicians
to
you like.
crime.
Was it this bunch?
This bunch of freaky fellas.
This bunch of creepy clowns?
Yay!
Apollo, they're not a bunch!
Trucy, this is the worst time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Still, I have to wonder, why include a commemorative stamp like that in the business letter? Good question. Much like the prosecutor Gavin, our real murderer could never resist using his own merchandise.
Yeah.
Well, pretty stamps are always better, and you can beat true grammarly.
Trucy, I'm accusing your father figures of murder.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think? Prosecutor Gavin?
What the fuck?
Oh. I like how he looks when he's confident, but I also very much like how he looks when he's panicking.
Yeah.
That's probably something
Something
to unpack
about
with
it.
my therapist this week.
Yeah.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Grammary.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to learn how to pronounce it too,
motherfucker.
don't you worry.
Yeah.
Alright, we're in the
The
same boat.
accent's not helping.
With Gavin.
Might say it's just one question of this witness. Bing. In your testimony just now you stated this was your first work other than a painting.
Uh-oh.
Please tell me, what exactly did you make? Can I ask what? No! Answer the question. Now!
Oh my god,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
That is a 180.
Yeah.
I'm a little into it. I'm also really scared.
Yeah.
Prosecutor Gavin! Is he not the one whose volume concerns me? Hey!
Yeah. Yes, it is unbecoming of me, I apologize.
Hey!
But I must know, please, Miss Misham, tell me. It was a book. A single page in a book. A book? Please be more specific.
No.
Yeah. It was
Just
a
writes out
handwritten
no.
book. Yeah. Like a diary. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Shit, motherfucker.
As an
But-
empath, I can detect that he has
Yeah.
something's going on.
I don't know. Yeah. 9.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Misham, this book. Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no? How did you know?
I sense trauma.
Yeah. For
Prosecutor
both
Gavin,
of
the
them.
defendant is answering all of your questions. Stop badgering her. Wow, it feels really weird to be on this side of those questions, but holy
Yeah.
shit, this feels good. Man, it feels really good to tell the guy on the other bench to shut up.
Yeah. He's told you nothing, has he?
A lot of people have neglected to tell me a lot of things. You're gonna need to be
Yeah.
specific.
You're spoiled Sully's mentor. Nothing?
Your brother? Because, like, I did put him in prison. It is weird that I have two mentor figures, both of whom monumentally fucked up.
Yeah.
That's, again, probably something to unpack. Probably something to unpack with Dr. K.
Yeah. Dr. K. Phoenix Wright. Who else?
Yeah, that's me.
Wait.
Daddy?
Peter. No. He never told you about the trial 7 years ago? But that's how he came to lose his attorney's badge.
Yeah, I was walking home from dinner and I tripped and fell.
Yeah.
I slipped on the ice. It was winter. I dropped it in the gutter. I could have called the people, but like their office was closed. And by the time I woke
Yeah.
up,
I completely biffed it and broke my badge.
yeah, no, I fucked up big time. And like the judge didn't want the little paper one that I drew, so I was sort of just done.
Yeah. He said it reminded him too much of Furio Tigre.
Yeah. Well, actually, at first he thought I was Furio Tigre.
Yeah. But a certain piece of evidence that decided his fate, you know.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A certain diary.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Indeed. On the back aboard the mark of a seal cat.
I'm gonna bite a piece out of this desk. Phoenix Wright, tossed out of the profession by false evidence. Richard, who made that evidence? This girl standing in front of me? I'll kill you!
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah, you have to tell us. The evidence you made was used in a trial 7 years ago. Who asked Drew Measham, you, to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes. Who was it?
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought we were just going to the save screen.
I think it'll happen shortly. We
Uh-oh.
only met once.
You met the client? Well, who was it? Fucking out with it!
Yeah.
Come on!
I want to drag it out. It was... It was...
Well,
It was Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe who?
Yo, mama!
Like stands up straight and puts down the
Yeah.
notebook and gets like the villain smile.
Yeah. She does the fucking emote in the that I just said. That I
Yeah,
just
she's
said.
got like she gets like her villain sprites.
Yeah.
What's going on with Vera? She's staring at the prosecutor Gavin's face again.
Like Trucy says that, looks over to Apollo, who's also not looking because he's staring. at
Yeah.
Gavin.
Yes, but is there something about me?
I mean, other than the usual things?
I am not talking to you.
Oh. Okay.
I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book, the diary.
Oh, fuck. Before you answer, he has a twin brother.
Yeah.
Who was it? Help me! Oh, she's dead.
Yeah. Whoops.
Sarah! I was joking!
Devil.
The devil.
Oh, boy.
Nice. Sweet.
Bye.
Awesome.
Oh, no. My witness,
Oh, they
my
all
client
died.
died on the stand. This has
Yeah.
gotta be the worst thing that... Oh, no. She didn't die. Okay. We're good. Oh, no. She's totally gonna die, though. No, she's
Uh-oh.
totally dead. Great.
Mhm.
My
Absolutely.
defendant died on the stand. Fantastic. I can't think of any other defense attorney that's had to suffer like this before.
Oh yeah, I was recording. I forgot. I forgot.
This is the recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Measham. Mara Measham was, during the trial, poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. Oh, never mind. Okay,
Yippee!
so at least
Under the
in that regard,
0.002 milligrams?
Apollo doesn't have it the worst.
Yeah.
He has still had it worse.
Mhm.
He is currently in intensive care and is not to be disturbed for any reason. A very simple case at first glance. Finally began to show its true colors. I know that music.
Yeah.
Long road to the truth takes us to the record of another trial.
Hi, Phoenix.
And I used to shave.
Yeah.
In some ways, that was the starting point. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is this nerd?
It's Clevier.
Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Baby
Look,
short hair.
I know nobody's proud of who they were as like a teenager, but like, Jesus, Gavin! Oh, you look like a fucking Kingdom Hearts antagonist!
He does.
What the fuck? Baby!
Baby.
Child.
Baby.
Oh no, Haruka. Actually, no. Actually, no. I was about to say, no, Haruka's not a child anymore, but that's worse. That makes me sadder. Alright, I guess that's that.
Yippee.
I am gonna call it a stream here. I think it's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we are. I'm thinking we're back, though.
Yeah.
I think in the future, I'm gonna switch these around. I'll put a poll out in the Discord server to see how people feel about it, but currently,
Okay.
thinking right now, at least until we get to the end of this game, just taking weekends to stream. So like Saturdays, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Sundays, this, or vice versa, or whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But right now,
Yep.
we're gonna save 7 years ago. We're playing. we're Phoenix again. I imagine. That's the wrong screen. There we go. Ending soon.
Yeah.
All right. So that is more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Chat and Cole. I will be back tomorrow at the same time as this stream to continue Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and probably also the same for Wednesday. But next weekend, I may have you all tune back in for another double feature as we continue Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Until then, chat, thank you for joining me. Link, Bitchy, thank you so very, very much for joining me.
It
Yeah,
was
of
my
course.
greatest pleasure.
This,
Once again, I missed you guys so much, and I'm super happy I'm here with you today.
you have
Just-
been dearly
I love
missed,
you guys.
Witchy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this game is so much fun with people, and it is so agonizing solo.
Yeah.
So thank you again for letting this be a feast rather than famine, so to speak.
Yeah, of course. I think the next segment like legitimately pissed me off when I was replaying it, but
Oh,
like
fantastic!
not because
What-
just
what
because
is
I
it?
thought it was boring.
Oh, great.
but
Alright.
but
well,
with people it's better.
well, with that vote of confidence out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kat, thank you for joining me. Charlie Witchy, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.
Until next time, I have been Jay Tetsuka Rose, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.